In politics, nothing happens by accident. If it happens, it was planned that way. And we are taking a look at a situation that is developing in south central Los Angeles, that's developing in urban areas throughout the United States of America, which has been deliberately brought about to bring in the Federal Emergency Management Agency, and when the situation is totally out of control, to bring in the United Nations troops to establish a new world order. Ordo ab chaos. Yes, Bill, you're absolutely correct. This is order by design. It's order out of chaos. The chaos was created. The problem has been created. It is a disaster by design.
Now, Anthony, isn't it true that this is exactly the way that Hitler rose to power in Germany during the 30s? And isn't this the same thing that happened in France just preceding the French Revolution?
Oh, there's no question about this, Bill. If you take a look at Hitler's second book, the title of Hitler's second book, this is the one after Mein Kampf, is entitled The New World Order. This is
correct.
What it's all about.
And that's not very well known either in this country or anywhere else. That seems to be something that the people who are bringing this about tend to suppress to keep the world from connecting the phrases throughout the ages, because New World Order was not invented by George Bush, nor was he the first one who ever said that.
No, but his father, Senator Prescott Bush, was a financier, was one of the backers of Adolf Hitler through Brown Brothers Harriman. People don't understand this. And what we're taking a look at is a Faustian financial fraternity in the United States. It's called the Skull and Bones, also called the Brotherhood of Death, which operates out of Yale University. We're taking a look at these financial fraternities involving themselves in American politics. These individuals from these Faustian financial fraternities generally wind up in positions of power, and they have been guided along. If you take somebody who is inept as George Bush, if you can imagine somebody as inept as George Bush becoming actually president of the United States, then you've got one hell of an imagination. But this is what has gone down. When you take a look at somebody like Lyndon Baines Johnson or Harry Truman, I used to call him Whorehouse Harry. He used to operate a cat house out in, what I think was St. Louis.
And it's important for the listeners to know that as we continue to move towards the turn of the century, the second millennium is now a pressing need for the oligarchy of evil to usher in or even expedite their plans to bring in the new world order on the ashes of the American people.
Now, when you talk, Bill, about the Adolf Hitler book not being known to the American public, he also made another statement about 1,000 points of light. Hitler talked about 1,000-year Reich. We're talking about a millennium under Lucifer. We're talking about a change, a major change, not only in this country but throughout the world, with an acceptance of an identifying mark to be placed in the back of the hand. We have a situation here which is so disastrous that it is almost unimaginable to most people in the world. This is happening in the United States of America. The technology is here to implant a transponder at the back of the hand for identification of people, just like they have the identification of dogs in the city of Los Angeles.
And that is still going on and emerging very, very swiftly. And as the individuals are attempting to encourage the public that this is a grand idea for security, they're having the public think that as a result of them being able to now identify their animals, no matter where the animal may be around the country, that it will give them greater security or the potentiality of not losing another loved one, in one manner of speaking. But as this is still moving on, they are attempting to now just emerge this particular technology into humans.